Respect the king. All right. Pause it. Pause that shit before Pause that shit before it breaks my fucking PC again. Hang on, hold up. Oh, wait, did it? Hang on. No, I think it did. It literally just bricked my PC. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Wait, can y'all hear me? Because I cannot hear this shit. Hang on.
Into believing something
That
that
is
even
so crazy. Wait, I wonder. Hang on. Because I think it just bricked my... Some return stream, huh? Some fucking return stream, huh? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all even fucking hear me? Hang on.
the company itself.
No, I muted myself. I'm mute now. I'm mute. But I'm back, nigga. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I been off YouTube. Okay, I unmuted now. There's a little bit of stream delay. There's a bit of stream delay. So here's the thing, right?
Doesn't
Let me see if... Hang on. I'm gonna try something. Of course I can't fucking return peacefully. There always has to be some fucking issues. Hang on. Hold the fuck on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna try something. These are so fucking close to the PC, and I don't want to fucking use this shit, but I'm gonna have to. Fuck. That's whatever. I got those headphones for free anyways. So I'm not surprised that they fucked up. Let me try something else. I could try using my earphones. Hang on. Let me see if this works now.
market that way. So,
absolutely not. It's crazy.
I mean, I guess I can kind of hear it, but I don't know. It's just not the same. Like,
it's because he's the one character, the one recent legacy character, not
like
one character.
I don't know. I like using the headphones. Am I gonna have to go headphoneless this stream? Fuck. I could do the stream tomorrow. Like, I can't believe I fumbled the return stream. That is crazy. Of course, my headphones had to fucking brick now when I came back because they were working just fucking fine yesterday. God damn it. I guess we're gonna have to earphone this because my headphones are they're wilding right now. they're wilding right now, bruh. But what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? We'll get into the Miles haters, but what's good with y'all niggas? Cause I know y'all fucking miss my ass, bro. Holy shit, y'all let me show. I really appreciate how supportive a lot of y'all have been. Cause let's just say my living situation got a bit weird. Let's just say that. So that's why I'm here. This is kind of just like a temporary setting until I get my shit, straight and I can go back to like an actual place. I'm with family right now. This is an isolated part of the house, pretty much. But I appreciate how supportive y'all been, man. Like, Jesus. So appreciate y'all. We need to have a serious discussion about quiet on set. High CHD. Nigga, what the fuck? Feather Guardian. And you know what? Maybe you right a little bit. We all have to work on what we got. Also, sorry for ditching your Twitch stream. Oh, you straight, bro. We all got shit going on. Why do y'all think, bro? Why do y'all think I've been off YouTube for like how long's it been? Like 2-3 weeks? Literally, like, yeah, it's been like, I want to say, when was the last time I fucking uploaded? Hang on. We'll go back to this guy in a minute, but when was the last time I fucking uploaded? I guess my last legit upload was like 2 fucking weeks ago. My last legit upload was 2 weeks ago. Also, there's 16 of y'all niggas in here. Y'all better like the show. I better see 10 likes in 2 minutes. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came through. Marvin, I missed you too, brother. Man, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of getting the itch. You know what I mean? I've been kind of getting the itch. You know, I kind of miss being on YouTube, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back. What's up? Welcome back, my brother. I'm very happy to see you exposing and roasting the Miles haters one more time. I missed your streams and I'm excited for another fun night. Bro, this fun night was supposed to fucking... This fun night was supposed to fucking start an hour ago. This fun night was supposed to start an hour ago. My fucking shit was... Hang on. I have an idea. Just so I don't have to earbud the whole stream, I'm gonna charge my fucking headphones. Hang on. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna actually charge this shit. So I'll do half it. What the fuck? Oh my god. All this shit's tripping, man. I guess that's what happens. I guess that's what happens when you... And now my camera's frozen. God damn it. We in the ghetto up in here. This is what... Fuck, look at this shit. My camera's fucking frozen. This is what happens when... This is what happens when you haven't fucking streamed in a while. Everything just fucks up. Damn it. Because when you're streaming, your computer gets under fucking stress and shit, so... I don't know. When we get into the vid, we'll get to the vid, nigga. I like to shoot the shit with my viewers first. That's usually what we do. But we about to get to the vid. Where are we at? Alright.
I don't know about you guys.
We're here. Don't worry, y'all. I got y'all. I know what y'all are here for. What's up, DJ Drew? Appreciate it. Welcome back. Not gonna lie, High C, you seem to be planning cosplay Miles Morales in a fan concert. Nah, nigga. Shut your ass up. All right. But as far as the Miles haters, oh, y'all thought I was gone. Y'all thought I was gone? Nah. Bruh, I'm a necessary force on YouTube, okay? Me coming back, whenever I see a Miles hater, this is what happens. Bro, me on YouTube, it's a canon event. I'm a canon event. I know Miles haters. I know y'all hate me. Spider-Man fans, I know y'all can't fucking stand me. Guess what? I don't fucking care. I'm back. Let's get to this shit. And of course, we gotta start with these. We gotta start again with these idiots, bro. Miles haters been running rampant, so we gotta come back and put them in place. Y'all. Damn. But let's do this shit. So, Miles Morales is not Spider-Man for any generation. We have fucking Marvel. Marvel has already established that Miles is Spider-Man. They've already said they're not changing his name. They're not doing that shit. So this isn't a debate. Now, unfortunately, you still have all these fucking idiots that are still they are trying to drag this war out for so bad. And I don't know why. Listen, I said it once, say it again. We like Peter, we like Miles, they're both Spider-Man. But nope, Gotta have idiots come in, try to ruin everything. So we'll listen to what these idiots have to say. Thinking critical. Yeah, I don't. You ain't critical. You ain't critically thinking on this one, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You ain't critically thinking on this one. Can I quickly get your opinion on my drawing in the Discord? Sure. Also, we do have a Discord if y'all want to join. Oh shit. This is fucking fire. Hold on. This is fucking fire, boy. My nigga, y'all can fucking draw up in this motherfucker. All right. We gotta get to the vid. I should finish the vid later. All right, This is how our streams usually go. We like to shoot the shit first before we get into some haters. If you don't like that, hey, you can just watch the stream later. But this is usually how most of our streams go. You want to know what's funny about the Miles haters? Is the one who made a response to you couldn't even show his face on camera. Nah, I've seen some of his vids. He actually he does show his face on camera a little bit. Oh, guy who made a response to me, because I know your ass is gonna see this. I don't know. Hang on. Before we get to this dude, there was another guy who actually made a response to me. Do not send any hate towards this guy's way. Do not harass. Do not harass him. That's not what this is. You made a response saying that, hey, you basically said, yo, I'm open for a debate. I reached out to you. And the comment that I put 3 different times in the comment saying, I was basically like, yo, let's debate. Let's do this shit. I put that comment in this shit 3 different times. And every time I go and check now, it's magically not there anymore. I click newest, YouTube. Hey, I even said, I replied to him in my fucking video. I said, yo, join my Discord. We can do a debate. Nothing. So you challenged me to a debate. I said, we can debate. All right. So if you don't respond, I'm going to do a response video to you because the Miles haters, they need to be made an example out of. So I'm going to do a response vid to you if you still want to do this, but just letting y'all know. He did a response asking me to debate. I said, let's debate. He ain't say nothing, so I guess that's that. But anyways, that's not the Miles hater for today. He's not the main show. It's this idiot. So, Miles Morales is not Spider-Man for any generation. Never heard of Nakari? Oh, well, we're both small channels, so, you know. Did you like the vid I shared on Discord about Miles teaching you how to dance? Oh, yeah, that was fucking funny. That was funny. All right. Not trying to be mean, but why do the movie try to push the Puerto Rican side of Miles so hard? It's probably because, like, up until the Spider-Verse movies, they didn't really focus on it as much. Like, he was pretty much just black, and that was kind of Puerto Rican, but they never really put emphasis on it. So now I guess they're trying to fix that. They want to put more emphasis on both cultures of the character. That's probably why. I don't mind it because, you know, his name's Miles Morales. He's Hispanic. I don't mind it. But that's why they do it. So let's get into this.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired.
All right. But, oh my goodness. Just looking at his fucking face. Fuck. All right, y'all. The roast y'all have all been waiting for. Let's get to this shit. Miles Morales is not Spider-Man for any generation. Let's fucking do this shit. Let's go.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of people trying to convince me that Miles Morales is a Spider-Man for a whole new generation. He's not even a Spider-Man of any generation. He's just Miles Morales. There's an article talk about it because there was success with the video game. Here to talk about this is my good friend.
No, he's Spider-Man. Again, need I remind you, all we have to do is look up Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Let's go to Marvel's official page. Spider-Man. Yes, we call him Miles because of his. We differentiate by name. That's it. But he's still Spider-Man. Same with the Flash. Barry and Wally, both the Flash. We just differentiate by name. That's it. I don't get why this is so hard for these people to understand. I don't get it. We like, how many times do we have to have this conversation? Why is it so difficult to get this through y'all head? I don't get it. Not that it matters anyway, because Marvel pretty much said, fuck y'all. Yeah, Miles is Spider-Man. Shut the fuck up. I'm so glad. Because it's like y'all can't say shit. All y'all do is just bitch and complain. All y'all are doing is bitching and complaining now. That's it. That's it.
Doc, how you doing, buddy?
I'm wonderful, sir. It's like we're being entirely gaslit by an entire media apparatus and PR department into believing something that even the company itself doesn't market that way. So,
Absolutely not. It's crazy, and it's because he's the one character, the one recent legacy character, not one character, but recent legacy character. Marvel tried to push it really hard. He's the one that's kind of worked. Like, yeah, he's the new Spider-Man, even though he doesn't sell anything compared to Spider-Man.
But he's a bad character, though. Y'all like to say he's a bad character. He's not interesting. He's bland. He's boring. Why was he one of the only new gen characters that became somewhat successful? I'll give you a hint. It's probably because he's not a bad character. Like, it's just it's as simple as that. It's probably because he's not a bad character. That's probably why he's successful. It's just common sense at this point. They huffing a large amount of copium. I thought it was okay, but my mom liked it. Bro, they do this to all of our people. Never good enough. Nerdrotic. Oh, yeah. We did a stream on Nerdrotic, too. Because him and Young Ripper were pretty much the ones that started this bullshit.
Spider-Man when it comes to Spider-Man, even though he doesn't sell anything compared to Spider-Man. When it comes to comic books, he doesn't sell anything compared. And when it comes to like movie tickets compared to Peter Parker, Spider-Man, even in video games, he's a second fiddle. That's a Peter Parker. That's just kind of the way.
Doesn't sell anything in terms of movie tickets. Again, for the 45th fucking time, let's look up how much Across the Spider-Verse made at the box office. Would you look at that? 700 mil. Guess who's the main character of said movie? Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Nah, but he doesn't make money though. He doesn't make money. His comics are doing pretty well too. They're in the top 10s. So like none of y'all niggas know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Even when it comes to the video game. Insomniac Spider-Man sold like what? 14, 15 mil. Miles' game sold for 10 mil. Again, not as much as the solo Peter game, but it still made a shit ton of money, which means there are a shit ton people interested in his character. And of course, like, Peter's more popular. Of course he's not going to perform as much as Peter, but he's still got a dedicated fan base. But no, let's just throw that away. Throw all that away. Throw away the facts simply because we don't like a black Spider-Man. Miles sells, bro. That's the reason you're starting to see him everywhere. You're starting to see him in all these video games, movies, shows. He sells, whether y'all like it or not. And he's going to continue to grow. He's going to continue to get popular. It is what it is. I guess I'm confused. How did I guess Across the Spider-Verse just made it 700 mil? Just I don't know. I guess they were just ghosts in the theater. I guess they were just ghost tickets. Maybe. I don't know. I could have swore I heard every Spider-Man fan on YouTube saying, yo, the movie was really great. It was really good. I don't know. Unless we both watch different movies. I don't know. Maybe we watched different movies. Maybe we went to go see different movies. But Spider-Verse made money. So, yeah.
it is, and I feel bad about it because I do. When it comes to like movie tickets compared to Peter Parker, Spider-Man, even in video games, he's a second fiddle. That's Peter Parker. That's just kind of the way it is, and I feel bad about it because I do like aspects of Miles Morales. I don't.
Second fiddle. This man just said Miles plays second fiddle to Peter. He is not. It's just, they all say the same shit. He's not a second fiddle. He's another Spider-Man. He's literally Peter's partner in the Insomniac games. And in Spider-Verse, he's the main character. And Peter's the side character. What do you mean second fiddle? Like, do y'all even know what second fiddle is? Like, holy shit, y'all are so fucking stupid.
Or Spider-Man, even in video games, he's a second fiddle. That's Peter Parker. That's just kind of the way it is, and I feel bad about it because I do like aspects of Miles Morales. I don't like the current writer or anything like that, and I think there's a lot of potential there. But he's just always in the shadow.
Yeah,
see,
I mean,
that's what they always say. They'll always say some fucking dumb shit, and then they'll say, "Well, I feel kind of bad because I like Miles Morales." No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. Just be directed, because y'all already exposed yourselves with y'all talking points anyway. Just come out and be real and say, I don't like Miles Morales. They'll say some dumb shit, proving they don't know anything about the character, and then they'll be like, well, he's not all bad. I like my. No, you don't. Stop lying. Because it's clear y'all have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Just stop lying. But again, it's the fanboyism. They hate, like, they don't have a rational reason for hating Miles. They just do. It's like asking a serial killer, what made you do it? I don't know, I just like doing it. Like, obviously, I'm not saying they're on the same level, but it's the mindset. They'll ignore everything good about Miles' character, all his financial success, everything. Simply because they don't like the character. It's fucking crazy. Because they're not rational. Literally. It's like they don't want Peter to have a working system in Marvel Spider-Man 3 and don't want Miles to have more character progression. That's crazy because they literally like to say Miles never progresses as a character. And then when we bring up Spider-Man 2, well, he doesn't evolve as a character. Bro. Yeah, the Martin Lee timeline, the Vengeance like, dude, you cannot say Miles is the same person at the beginning of Spider-Man 2 than he was after the game. Miles before and after Spider-Man 2 are two completely different people. Because before that, he was less confident, more doubtful of his ability to be Spider-Man. But then at the end of the game, he was basically like, yo, I got this shit. Yo, Peter, go take your break. I got this shit. I let go of my hate for Martin Lee. I beat Peter in a fight, pretty much. Student beat the master. How can y'all say that he doesn't have character development? I don't get it. How can y'all just ignore? You can't just ignore something like that. This dude is really trying way too hard to hate on Miles and push his supremacist agenda. Yeah, he's mad because Miles, the Black Spider-Man, is becoming popular. Exactly. Like, a lot of y'all ask, why do they just ignore all these criticisms for other characters and just shit on Miles? It's because they're afraid of how popular he's getting. Like, Miles is one of the few characters that might become more popular than Peter. Now, given that's going to take time, but it might happen. It might happen, and that terrifies them.
And I feel like Miles is the test case for them trying every single way, the comic industry, the comic media, trying to convince us that a replacement character has overtaken an original. And if they can figure out how to do it with Miles, they might be able to replicate the formula on one of the other dozen or two replacement characters out there that are currently being published that is not gotten over, but is just
Again, I don't think they're trying to use Miles to replace Peter. Every single media that we've seen Miles in, it always makes Peter a better character. Spider-Verse. What happened? Peter B. Parker. He helped Peter B. Parker evolve. After his Peter died, he helped the other Peter get his fucking life back. I think, wait. Is Peter B. Parker 616 Peter, or is that like another Peter from like somewhere else? if I'm not mistaken. But even then, this still helps my point. Spider-Man 2. Miles became Spider-Man. Peter gets to take a break, build his life. Every time Miles is around, it always makes Peter's life better. That's why I don't get this whole they're propping Miles up to make Peter look bad narrative. I don't get that. Because every time we've seen Miles around in any form of media, it benefits Peter. That's what I don't understand.
the not white guy version of an existing character. That seems to be the intention, and Miles has the best potential for getting that result. Problem is, it's still not there, and they can't push it over the finish line. I mean, the other ones haven't even like gotten off; they've all stumbled right off the starting line. Miles is about third of the way through the race, but he's still nowhere fucking close. This whole industry and the media apparatus around it feels like they're just trying to convince us that they already won, maybe so that we quit.
That ain't happening. This is what the poppers had to say when someone asked you.
What do you mean convince? Dude, Marvel's not trying to convince anybody of anything anymore. As far as Marvel and the mainstream media goes, Miles is Spider-Man. They're not trying to convince anybody anymore. He's successful. He's making money. They're not trying to convince nobody. He's supposed to be? Okay. I'm just making sure. Let me just make sure, because I could be wrong. I don't know everything. Is Peter B. Parker 616? Oh. He is 616. Well, that helps my point even more then. That literally helps my fucking point even fucking more. Congratulations. Because I didn't even fucking know that shit. I thought he was just a Spider-Man out there somewhere. Miles is the only character they can't push. Oh my god, he's woke because it's making profit and he's popular. That's why they hate him. Yeah. They said that they want Miles involved with what Peter's doing, and then they get that and complain. Well, here's the thing. It's usually because Miles showing up, like a version of Peter has to die. That's really what they're upset about. That's what they were upset about when his comic first came out. Oh, why'd you kill off Peter Parker? Dude, first off, it was an alternate universe. And second off, he's now coexisting with main Peter. They're not going to kill off both Peters in a row. That doesn't... Does that make any sense to anybody? Why don't they have Miles witness a Peter dying in his universe, and then he comes over to 616, and then they kill off Peter? That makes no fucking sense to me. I don't see them doing that. Especially with how much Peter sells, no. Across the Spider-Verse really got it from this. Let's keep going.
Apparatus around it feels like they're just trying to convince us that they already won, maybe so that we quit.
That ain't happening. This is what the poppers had to say when someone asks you to think of Spider-Man. Who do you picture behind the mask? Do you think of Peter Parker, the shy bookworm from Queens, or Miles Morales, the creative whiz kid from Brooklyn? There is no wrong answer, as both characters are Spider-Man. Thanks to movies like Across the Spider-Verse and Insomniac Spider-Man video games, a new generation of fans are growing up with Miles Morales as their Spider-Man, and I reject the premise outright because if
no, this is all true. Like, did this news outlet say Peter isn't Spider-Man? Did they say Miles? We're glad Miles is replacing Peter as the new Spider-Man? No, they literally said Peter and Miles are both Spider-Man. So that again proves that narrative that they hate Peter. No, they don't. We're glad that Peter gets a partner. We're glad. I'm glad. like here's the thing. Us about like Miles fans, Spider-Man fans in general, like we don't fucking we want Peter and Miles to we want them to get good character development. But Peter diehards care about Miles simply existing. That's the whole thing regarding this. Miles fans want Miles and Peter to coexist. Peter fanboys, they are terrified of Miles, and they will do anything to try and get rid of him. Again, not gonna work, because Marvel said, fuck y'all niggas. But still. AV caught a stream this time. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, bro. AV finally caught a stream, bro. How you been, dog? It doesn't help that the main Spider-Man from 616 was killed off in the same year as Ultimate Peter's death. It was basically a decent idea at the wrong time. Nothing to do with Miles, though, because that was still in an alternate universe. Because I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Superior Spider-Man. I know what you're talking about. It's two different continuities, so you can't really count that. They act like our side hates Pete. We love both. Exactly. His backhanded comment on Miles is downright petty. These guys expose themselves. All this trash talking on our boy Miles is that they can't stand to see a well-written black character successful. Yeah. They say shit like, well, we will get, you guys could just take black characters like Black Panther and Static Shock. I'm like, Icon. I'm like, yeah, those characters are cool, but we also like Miles Morales. No, you get Static Shock. That's who you get. Okay. We want Static Shock too, but why can't we have Miles too? No, Peter, we already have Peter. It's like, yo, chill. Like, is Black Panther, like, are those characters the only ones that we're allowed to have? Like, we can't have a Spider-Man? Nope. Only Peter. And it's not even, and here's the thing, in regards to his character, it's not even really about race. He's just a good fucking character. Yeah, there are aspects of his culture that are in there, but people are interested in his character. That's the main draw of the audience. Peter's still going to be in the third game. Yep. Had the fanboys fear-mongering. Trying to say, look, guys, they're replacing Peter, when literally, Miles literally fucking said, go be Peter Parker for a while. Peter is obviously coming the fuck back. Told y'all. Fanboys like to blow shit out of proportion. But here's the thing. They know Insomniac's not gonna get rid of Peter like that, but what matters is the fear-mongering against Miles. That's all that matters to them. If they have to twist it, blow it out, they'll do anything. Like, any Spider-Man fan with common sense after the game knew, okay, Peter's taking a break. Miles is going to be main until he comes back. That's it. Even Miles, like, we all knew this. We all knew this shit. This is true. Plus, if people bring up the Nightwing comparison and says Miles needs to go to another city, that's not going to work because they already did that with Superior Spider-Man moving to San Francisco. Yeah. When he I think he made a body, like an artificial body of his own, put his mind in there and just went to Cali. I read that like so long ago, I barely remember it. They crap on Black Panther too. Yeah, some of them do. You sent me something on Discord General that you need to see. What'd you send me? Thoughts on the Green Goblin Spider-Man 3 leak? What is this? Is this actual, like, is this confirmed? This actually looks fucking awesome. I mean, it seems like they put a lot of tech in it, but when it comes to TASM 2's Green Goblin, that one was tech-based too. And that one was just, yeah. Yeah, no. We don't we don't need that shit. We good, blood. We good on that. Does anybody even remember Tazib 2? Does anybody even remember Tazib 2's Goblin? Cause I sure as fuck don't. The only Goblin I remember Willem Dafoe's Goblin, and then I remember the Goblin from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, because I grew up on that as a kid. I don't care if people hate it. I like the show. Fuck y'all niggas. Anyways. But yeah, I think this looks cool. This looks legit. Let's keep going though. We're only fucking 2 minutes in. We're only 2 minutes into this shit. Question, when did this Miles hate start happening? It's always been there. Ever since his comic debut, it's always been there. But you have Sony and Marvel that finally started giving him spotlight, and the hate has increased even more because the fanboys don't like that he's getting mainstream attention. But the hate itself for Miles has always been there. Except at first, when he showed up, it was way fucking worse, because it was just like, yo, a lot of fucking racism. A lot of fucking racism. Tazza 2 Green Goblin is absolute trash and puke inducing. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
If you watch Across the Spider-Verse, he's one of 100 Spider-Man in that goddamn movie, including Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And in the video game, he's a sidekick for the most part to the real Spider-Man in most cases. And they really haven't gotten him over. The way that DC did it, because DC has gotten legacy characters over into the mantle to replace long-standing Golden Age characters and stuff like that, specifically with Hal Jordan overtaking an Alan Scott, or even a Kyle Rayner overtaking Hal Jordan. It's because you kill the character off and you don't bring him back for a long, long time. They did the same thing with Wally West replacing Barry Allen as the Flash. Wally West was the Flash for a couple of generations of comic book readers. But it's because the other character was never there. They've never had the balls to actually get rid of Peter Parker Spider-Man. And they
killed him off literally in Miles' universe. like, are you fucking stupid? Literally in Spider-Verse, they killed off Peter. In the comic that he originated in, Peter was killed off. The Peter of Miles' universe was killed off. Like, what? And even then, like, so y'all want to kill. So the only way y'all will accept Miles is if they kill off Peter. But that's the thing. Peter doesn't need. Why does Peter need to be killed off? Like, and even then, y'all still had an issue with it. When they killed off Ultimate Peter, the fanboys rioted. So it's like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're gonna have an issue with it no matter what. I say, yo, let Peter just be the mentor figure. We don't really need to kill him off. Just shuffle him like to the side, have him mentor Miles, or as they are now, coexisting. Spectacular Spider-Man, love it. That's the thing. Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't we just have both? Oh, wait, forgot. That's diluting the brand. That fucking bullshit. That's another thing they like to say. Apparently having more than one Spider-Man is diluting the brand. Even though we have a Flash family, we have the Bat family. But no, having two Spider-Men, that's diluting the brand. Alright. Don't talk to me about the 2017 Spider-Man show. Don't make me bring that fucking show up, bro. I'll do it. We'll watch through it on Twitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We will watch through this entire show on Twitch. I literally do. I do not care. But this show was horseshit. This show was horseshit. Yes, even Miles. Miles was aight, but the name they gave him, bro, they called this nigga. Hold up. Y'all know what they called Miles in this fucking show? Didn't they literally fucking, oh my god, that name was terrible. That name was so terrible. That name was Spidey. Every time, like, that's the thing. Just keep him as Spider-Man. Because even then, when y'all tried to give him other names, all of them were just fucking dog shit. Fuck this name and fuck this show. Ultimate Spider-Man's Miles, though, he was great. He was great. All of the best shows of Ultimate Spider-Man had Miles in it, for me.
Never will.
No, they won't. Peter Parker Spider-Man is the number one.
Man, and they
But
never
it's funny
will.
how y'all say that, but in every Miles version of media, Peter gets killed off. That's crazy. So tell me y'all don't know shit about the character without telling me y'all don't know shit about the character.
No, they won't. Peter Parker Spider-Man is the number one merch seller. And so DC had to literally take all those other characters completely off the board. They are not going to take Peter completely off the stage in a way that matters for a decade, 2 decades, not when you have the same kind of merch. You know, they've tried,
and they don't need to. We have both. We can just have both.
to make Miles look unique visually, so to separate him from Peter Parker as Spider-Man. The double-edged sword is you can't immediately slap him into the exact same role and still sell the same type of merch.
You know, they talk about Across the Spider-Verse, and the first one is certainly a Miles Morales movie. If you go watch the second one, that's a fucking Gwen Stacy Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider movie.
The entire movie is about her.
Yeah.
You know,
Is she
not. Damn. Oh my god. I guess we must have watched different movies then. Yeah, let's just ignore the majority of the film where Miles is going up against the Spider Society, Miles against Miguel, Miles in an alternate universe meeting an alternate version, prowler version of himself. Let's just Miles's fight against the Spot. Let's just ignore the majority of the film. That's how crazy these fanboys are. Yes, Gwen had a little bit more screen time. I think she got like the first 20 minutes. And then after that, she was side character. But they just wanted to put more spotlight on her character. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But Miles was still literally the main character of the story. He was still very much the main character. If that's the case, then the same thing could be said for Terry as Batman Beyond. Once again, I rest my case. The same thing could be said for Batman. Let's be honest, Phoenix, the only reason Terry isn't getting hate like Miles is because he hasn't really been relevant to the mainstream since Batman Beyond ended. That's another reason too. After he got that show, he literally just fucking disappeared from the mainstream. That's another reason. Ultimate was mid until Web Warriors? You shut your damn mouth, Bully Morales. You shut your damn mouth talking about some Ultimate was mid until Web Warriors. That's a fucking lie. Ultimate was goated. I stand by that statement. Because I watched all the other shows in that. Because Disney XD had its own little Marvel universe. I watched Ultimate Spider-Man. There was Avengers Assemble. Guardians of the Galaxy had a show on it too. Hulk and the Agents of Smack. Like I watched all of those shows. So they would have little events that took place and they would all cross over. Like sometimes it was so fun to watch. I loved her drum scene, so good. Batman Beyond, yeah. I'm rewatching Batman Beyond right now, actually.
either the next generation Spider-Man?
Also,
might as well be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, I think other than the fact, that movie, while it was okay, I finally finished watching it the other day on an airplane coming back from Chicago.
It's not a full movie, Doc. I did not like the cliffhanger. That's not an ending.
No, it's not. That is dumb, and I hated it. He was basically a passenger in his own damn movie. He had almost...
Here's the thing. I do think they could have handled the ending of Across the Spider-Verse. I do think they could have handled that a bit better. But it Across the Spider-Verse having a cliffhanger in and of itself isn't a criticism. Because there are a lot of other movies that have cliffhangers. Like, because I realized I had this criticism at first, but then I was like, hang on. You got all these other movies like John Wick. I love John Wick. 2 out of the 4 movies had cliffhanger endings. No one complained. Maybe it was just the way they set it up. It was just like, okay, I guess. But, I mean, I do think they could have done better with setting that up, that ending. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Wish DC didn't cancel the Batman Beyond movie. Seriously, DC, are you allergic to money? That's literally facts. To this day, I have no fucking clue why they canceled it. No clue. But what was this dude saying?
On an airplane coming back from Chicago.
It's not a full movie, Doc. I did not like the cliffhanger. That's not an ending.
That's not a criticism, though. Like I said, I agree they could have done the cliffhanger better, but you're just saying, well, it's not a full movie, so therefore the movie's bad. That's not a criticism.
That is dumb, and I hated it. He was basically a passenger in his own damn movie. He had almost no development whatsoever in it, other than the fact that he got into a fight with his mom and dad. That's it. Development whatsoever in it, other than the fact.
I can't be loud. I can't be loud. There's different rules here. I can't be loud. There is no fucking way that this dude just said
that he got into a fight with his mom and dad. That's it. No development. Basically a passenger in his own damn movie. He had almost no development whatsoever in it, other than the fact that he got into a fight with his mom and dad. That's it.
I think I might make this into a live stream clip. I have to, because the entirety of YouTube needs to see how fucking stupid these people are. No character development other than the fact that he got into a fight with his mom and dad. What the fuck? This whole movie was about literally fighting for his right to be Spider-Man. Like, this man just said he had no character development in Across the Spider-Verse.
He had no
I don't need to tell you how dumb that's. I don't need to explain that. I don't need to explain that.
There was nothing unique about.
Like if you've seen the movie, like you know that's not true. If he had more character development in Across the Spider-Verse than the fucking first movie. Like we must have watched, bro. We must have watched 2 different fucking movies. Cause we must have watched 2 different fucking movies then. Yo.
He had no development. There was nothing.
He had character development with his parents. Like everything. The whole movie was developing his character. Literally, because he went up against the other Spider-Man. Because they were saying, yo, you gotta let your father die. He said, no, that's not what Spider-Man does. Spider-Man saves everybody. His character is There's too much brain rot. It's too much brain rot. I can't do it. I cannot fucking do it. I can't do it. What's up, Wingos? What's good with you? He had development. He's just downplaying it. Yeah. Again, I do have issues with Across the Spider-Verse, but overall, it's still a really good fucking movie. And saying he had no character development, that's just fucking stupid. It's so dumb. To finish my point, they are not Spider-Man fans. They're bad faith criticism. Yeah. But not all of them are like that, though. A lot of them are just fucking gatekeepers. But there are a lot of them that are just straight up racist and just don't want to see a black Spider-Man. I will be honest, I don't think WB is ready to support a Batman Beyond project for how complicated it is. All right. It's been 57 minutes. Let's see if my headphones will fucking connect to this shit. All right. I've been charging you. You better work. I've been charging you. You better work. All right. I didn't hear a battery low. So we should be good. Hang on. Let me just make sure.
Unique about
Oh
Miles.
my God. Yes. Yes, my headphones are fucking working. Yes. My headphones are working. Okay, we're good. Cause I do not like earphone. I do not like earphoning shit. I don't like doing it. But I had to for the return stream. I had to. So you know of the lab experiment gone wrong, Bully Morales. Bro, I love that Obito wallpaper. What Obito? Oh, for Chrome? Oh yeah. I appreciate it, my guy. Bro, I'm watching this shit, bro. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen right now. I'm watching fucking Solo Leveling right now. Y'all, bro, I want to review Solo Leveling. Like, I want to do an anime review of Solo Leveling. I'm gonna have to, because I want to kind of broaden the range of the channel. I might do a Solo Leveling review. I might. Because I know a lot of y'all in my court are also into anime, so I might do that for y'all. Across the Spider-Verse didn't win awards. More got mad, rightfully so, and they said, who, the fanboy said the movie wasn't good? Wow. Fucking dumb. Bringing politics into movie criticism was always a terrible idea. Well, here's the thing. Politics are in messages are in most movies, though. They're in most movies and shows. It's always been there. It's just that it's the bad writing that people have a problem with. But here's the thing, they think it's politics, but it's really shit writing. Gotta get back to anime. It's been years, bro. And their comment section was racist as hell. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna spoil. Let's keep going.
Miles in that movie. There was the fact that he got into a fight with his mom and dad. That's it. He had no development. There was nothing unique about Miles in that movie. And hell, even the plot points of it, he's
nothing unique about Miles in the movie. So the spider that bit him was from another dimension. He's an anomaly. He technically wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man. Literally all of the Spider Society got on his ass for that. He wasn't supposed to be canon. He's the only Spider-Man that's willing to defy canon to save his father. He's literally the whole fucking reason the multiverse is still even intact because of the first movie. But there's nothing unique about him. Nothing unique about him. All right.
He's an aberration.
I can't with these people. I can't with these people. Like, okay, bro. You got it, bro. He's spitting facts right now, y'all. Guys, this man is speaking facts. He's right. There is nothing unique about Miles in the Spider-Verse movies. Nothing. We're just gonna toss everything that made him special in the first and second movie. We're just gonna toss that out the window.
That's the point. He's an aberration. He's an aberration also in the legacy character department at Marvel because he's the only one that's even marginally got over.
This is what they had to say about the character. For a whole new generation, Miles is their Spider.
What's that noise?
Spider-Man, Peter Parker voice actor Yuri Lowenthal said, Pete is now the old guy cracking jokes that nobody thinks is funny. To a certain age of Spider-Man, when you say point to your Spider-Man, they point to Miles. It's amazing that the characters can be as flexible and still change with the times. We live in a time of great spider magnitude right now. But I don't really see that.
Yeah, Peter exists to serve the older Spider-Man fans. Miles is catered more towards the newer generation. At least that's how most people see it.
Because even when you look at like the kids stuff, Miles Morales is just Miles Morales, or he's got another name. He's never Spider-Man, even in like the kids programming and stuff like that. Even Marvel don't treat him as Spider-Man. His title is Miles Morales Spider-Man, rather than Amazing Spider-Man or Spectacular Spider-Man or a Web of Spider-Man, anything like that. If it has Spider-Man only in the title, you know that it's a Peter Parker book. If it's going to be starring Miles Morales, it's going to say Miles Morales in the title. No one treats him like he's actually Spider-Man, and I don't think even the kids do. When you look at a lot of the shirts and the...
When it comes to legacy characters in general, it's always like this. Yes, we call Miles Miles to differentiate him from Peter, but he is still Spider-Man. No one said this about Jaime Reyes. Nobody said this about John Stewart. Nobody said this about Wally West. It's just Miles Morales. If we look up, I'm sure there are lots of toys that say Miles on it simply to differentiate him from Peter. Let's look up Wally West. Look at some Wally West toys. What do we got? I love Wally West, by the way. I used to make I used to make videos on the Flash. Okay, you can check out my channel. My most popular video is a Flash video. So I'm not just pulling characters like this out of my ass to prove my point. I know these characters. All right, but let's moving on. Let's look up Wally West toys. Wally West, Wally West, Wally West, Wally West, Wally West, Flash, Wally West. Let's look up Green Lantern's John Stewart. He's another popular character. Look up some merchandise. Green Lantern's John Stewart. John Stewart's Green Lantern. John Stewart. Like this has always been a thing. It's just to differentiate. Like y'all are looking way too deep into this shit. We can look up some Miles. Like I'm sure there's some toys that say Miles on it. I'm sure. But that's the thing. Literally nobody cares about this except the fanboys. Like no one gives a shit. No one. Look at this. Miles Morales. Miles Morales. That's fine. Like this is fine. I don't care. It still shows him as Spider-Man. I guess, and even Spider-Verse. Is it called Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse? Is it called Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse? Hang on. Let me just make sure of something. Into the Spider-Verse. Hang on. If the main character is Miles, and Miles is the main Spider-Man of the movie, I guess shouldn't it just be called Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse? No. It's called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And since Miles is the main Spider-Man, we can assume, since it says Spider-Man in the title, it's obviously fucking talking about him. Stop playing stupid. Please. Just stop.
Merch that's out there. Most of it is red and blue.
You know, I walked into a Target the other day to go and buy my nephew a birthday present for his 4th birthday. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll get him something Spider-Man related. You know, he's 4. Every kid loves Spider-Man. They had the kids, like the thick plastic masks, not like the chintzy, flexy ones like they used to have when we were kids. But they had the kids' masks. They had a bunch of Miles sitting there, untouched. They had 2 Spider-Man 2099s, and under the peg for the actual Spider-Man masks, those were empty because those actually sold out. You know, there's not this same demand.
So now we're paying attention to store tags. Obviously, what he's saying is made up, but like think about how obsessive this sounds. You're paying attention to see, oh, see, look, that Miles tag is sold out of masks. See? Or that Peter tag is sold out of masks, and there's still 2 Miles masks on the shelf. See, Peter's more popular. Like, imagine how crazy. Like, dude, this is crazy. This is some crazy ass shit. Like, imagine being that obsessed with proving a point. Now, I mean, last Halloween, I saw people go. I saw a lot of Miles costumes. I saw a lot of Peter costumes. Like, dude.
Understand, maybe the peg for the actual Spider-Man masks, those were empty because those actually sold out. You know, there's not this same demand. I understand maybe for a couple of people, if you ask who their Spider-Man is, you're going to have a few.
Hang on. I really don't know why Marvel is trying to keep the status quo with Peter being relatable for young audiences and not having him grow when they have Miles Morales right there for a young audience. It's because Peter is more iconic and he sells more. That's why. They're trying to push Miles to get to that level, but until that point, Peter's gonna be top dog, and that's fine. That's fine. Peter is ultra popular. He's an icon. Miles will be up there one day. That's why you have these fanboys trying to run around doing damage control to try and make sure that he doesn't get to that point. But he will. Miles is getting more popular. He's getting more mainstream. Like, he's not going anywhere.
A few outliers that'll point to Miles Morales. For only one time can I think of where Marvel didn't.
Oh my God, we have an idiot in the chat. Dude, you have a fucking Gojo profile. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, you got a Gojo profile, dude. Opinion invalidated. I'm sorry. You literally got a Gojo profile. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, get out of here. We got an idiot in the chat, y'all. Jesus Christ. Just because we refer to Miles by his name doesn't take anything away from his character. He's still Spider-Man. Yep. Miles will never be on Peter's level, let's be honest. Dude. Oh, he got the same name as Marvin. Uh-oh. I think we just met the Earth 42 version of Marvin, y'all. We got a Marvin on our side, and we got a Marvin on their side. Uh-oh. Marvin, come get your nigga. Marvin. Oh my goodness. Marvin, come get your nigga. He was and is. What are you talking about? What? Oh crap. We got more fucking clowns. Please, mods, get rid of them. I'm not in the mood, bro. Just get. I'm not. Listen, I want this to be a chill stream. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I did it in the last stream. Biggest Miles Morales haters on YouTube too. I'm not doing it this stream. That's very unfortunate. I would have preferred seeing Peter be an adult, married, and a father with relatable adult problems while Miles struggles with teenage adult problems. Yeah. I think they did that in the fucking Ultimate Spider-Man comic. Bro. That's how Peter needs to be. But here's the thing though. I don't know if we should give Peter Parker Industries, or if we should just make him a regular, or if we should make him into what Ultimate Spider-Man did with him. Because if we do it, because if 616 does what Ultimate Spider-Man did with him, it's like, yeah, but he has a genius level intellect. So I feel like they would kind of be wasting that. I don't know. They made him a fucking super genius, so it makes the most sense to go the super genius route. I don't know. Maybe that's why, because Marvel's kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. They don't know what the fuck to do with him. So we're kind of in this limbo until Marvel figures it out. I'm saying he has been and is on Peter's level as a reply. Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Nobody cared about Bihan and Kuai Liang as Sub-Zero, but when it comes to Scorpion being Kuai Liang, then Hanzo Asashi, people lose their minds. Spidey always didn't fit in with the Avengers underdog hero. Miles is that perfectly, yeah. He's pretty much that, like with the Spider Society. We can have a pretty good mixture of both. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe. Are you saying like what Insomniac Spider-Man is trying to do with him? Maybe have him be like a college teacher so he can kind of utilize his intelligence, but also kind of have that civilian, casual. I don't know. But they need to fucking figure it out. Miles works better with teams since he's always been pretty chill with others helping him and being on teams. Yeah. That's another difference between them. Peter prefers to do shit alone, and Miles is more willing to letting other people help him.
Put some other signifier on it on a Miles Morales product that just called him Spider-Man, and that was on from about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, the Miles Morales relaunch. They did just give him the just Spider-Man title, so that's the only time I can think of it. But you look at their toys, you look at their the merch, it says Miles Morales. It says Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. Sometimes it just doesn't even have Spider-Man on the label. He just looks like a spider person.
There's nothing wrong with getting a character like Miles over, and he's not as popular.
No one cares about this except diehard fanboys. No one cares.
Or he's not going to be.
We've already addressed this point. Let's talk about something else, please.
The definitive Spider-Man like a Peter Parker. There's nothing wrong with that. Peter Parker Spider-Man is the definitive defining hero of all of Marvel Comics, rivaling only Batman in the entire comic book industry. This is a character with an enormous legacy, probably the greatest legacy in Marvel Comics, and perhaps.
And Miles is carrying on that legacy for the next generation. Wow. Welcome to what a fucking legacy character is, you fucking dumbass. Literally. All you have to do is use your brain and just debunk all their arguments. That's it. Peter is iconic. He's very iconic. And soon enough, Miles will be iconic as well. They can both be up there. Like what Uncle Aaron said to Miles into the Spider-Verse. Hey, you on your way, bro. Just keep going. Just keep going. We had a little bit of a rocky start. All the racists, the gatekeepers, they stunted his growth at first. But here's the thing. Miles literally, he had a dedicated fan. Like, he was so well received by most Spider-Man fans. He was such a good character. They decided he was the only thing in that universe worth saving when they destroyed the Ultimate Universe, the Secret Wars. And they brought him over. Why do you think that is? It's because they saw his potential. It's not that hard to understand. Like, for real.
Even in pop culture and stuff, he's been very successful on the big screen. Just getting him over as a version of Spider-Man is probably credit.
And here's the thing, for people that say that Miles, like, for people that, like, y'all supposedly want Miles to be more different from Peter, literally every chance y'all get, y'all try to compare him to Peter. Well, he's not as smart as Peter is. He's not as iconic as Peter is. Yeah, we know. It's because he's not Peter. That's why. And he doesn't need to be.
Everyone's part.
Just because some fucking voice actor is going to try to tell us that happens to be working on a video game. Not just not an actual, like, spokesperson, a random voice actor that's trying to essentially make a career for themselves.
Yeah, Marvin, we don't want to hear your opinion. Like, we know Peter's Spider-Man, but the only reason you say that is to try to piss people in my chat off. That's not gonna fly. Feather Guardian, you can get rid of that nigga, bro.
On a video,
we're not doing this.
Not just some not an actual
talking about some fucking what happened to democracy. That's the thing, y'all like to say dumb shit. This reminds me of fucking Melanie Mack when she went on Twitter calling gay people fat, calling them the F word, and then she cried out, "Well, what happened to free speech when they banned her ass?" This is the same shit here. Y'all say a bunch of fucking dumb shit and then get surprised when we don't want to hear that shit. Oh, what happened to democracy? Nigga, your opinion is just blatantly wrong. There's having an opinion, and then there's just being wrong, and then there's just being fucking stupid. Like, Miles' superhero name is literally Spider-Man. Same people who created Peter Parker created Miles. They're both Spider-Man. It's fact. It's fact.
Like, spokesperson.
Anyone who says otherwise, it's code. Whether you like the character or not. Whether you like, that's the thing. It's fine if you don't like the character. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think Shuri was ready to be Black Panther in Wakanda Forever. I don't think she was ready. But you don't hear me going around saying, well, Shuri shouldn't be Black Panther. She's not Black Panther. No. I just got over it. Just got over it. As long as she stays true and carries the mantle, all right, whatever. It's the same shit here. You can say, hey, I prefer Peter. Or I kind of just don't like Miles, but you can't say he isn't Spider-Man. You can't. It's fact. It's literally fact. We can just go to Marvel's website. Look up who Spider-Man is. It's going to say Peter Parker, Miles Morales.
A random voice actor that's trying to essentially make a career for themselves is the one trying to convince us of this. It just doesn't work, and it doesn't go over. There's not the level of acceptance. Anyone that tries to argue with you otherwise either has an ulterior motive or is just plain wrong.
Or they got the
Because you are plain wrong. He's literally Spider-Man. Oh, wait. What the fuck was... Oh, shit. Hang on.
It's the ultimate that happens to be working on a video game. Not just some not an actual like spokesperson,
Not bad,
a
y'all.
random voice actor that's trying to essentially make a career for themselves is the one trying to convince us of this.
Wait.
It just...
You're not talking about Yuri Lowenthal, are you? Because I think he was the one that came out and said, yo, shut the fuck up, Miles is Spider-Man. You're not... You do... Wait, how did I not... You do know who Yuri Lowenthal is, right? What do you mean when you say try to make a career for himself? No. Yuri had a large career far before Spider-Man. Spider-Man... Look, what? Spider-Man does not make his... Like, Yuri was big even before Spider-Man. He was fucking Sasuke and Naruto. He was Ben 10. He was... Yo. No. This man talking about something he's trying to make a career for himself by supporting Miles. What? No. Even before Spider-Man, he's been here. He has been here a very, very, very long time. What are you talking about? Dude, anything to shit on him. Anything to shit on him.
Career for themselves is the one trying to convince us of this.
Holy fuck.
It just doesn't work, and it doesn't go over. There's not the level of acceptance. Anyone that tries to argue with you otherwise either has an ulterior motive or is just fucking...
It's interesting that nobody else can get their caps in the world. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Motive or is just plain wrong.
Or they got the best caps in the world. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Oh yeah,
you got that good devil's lettuce that nobody else can get their hands on.
Exactly. You got to be fucking little blazed to believe that.
The final point they make in this article, Doc, it's interesting to note that Spider-Man 2, the video game, ends with Peter retiring, making Miles Morales New York's only Spider-Man. The journey Miles has taken on and off the page has been extraordinary. Like Peter Parker, he's turned into a pop culture phenomenon. Speaking personally, I can back up Yuri's claim. Last Halloween, I saw dozens of kids dressed up as Spider-Man, and most of them were wearing Miles Morales' costume.
Oh, yeah, he was Smoke, too, in MK1. Yeah, I remember. I remember hearing Smoke in the trailer, And I was like, is that Yuri? What the fuck? Why do you sound like Sasuke? I was like, oh, it's fucking Yuri. That nigga finna be his voice is just so recognizable. Like his voice is like, cause people like Tara Strong, she voices like so many different people. So you don't Tara Strong, Phil Lamar, they voice like they have so much range, but when it comes to Yuri, it's kind of just like that one little. It's like what you know it's him because of his voice.
Last Halloween, I saw dozens of kids.
Not that Yuri doesn't have range, but I'm just saying.
Dressed up as Spider-Man, and most of them were wearing Miles Morales costumes. This isn't to suggest that Miles will ever replace Peter Parker. Both characters are irreplaceable, and like Lowenthal said, we're living in a great time of Spider-Man magnitude.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he saw a bunch of kids wearing Miles Morales costumes, it's probably because they were already sold out of the Peter Parker costumes, because that's the way it works. We're already sold out of the wearing Miles Morales.
Yeah. What the fuck did he use? This man said MJ can get it, not gonna lie. Bro, shut your ass up. I promise you, he does not represent my chat. My chat does not act my chat does not act like this. Oh my god, dude. This is what we get for doing late night streams. Y'all niggas ain't got no fucking sense. Y'all niggas ain't got no goddamn sense. Talking about some shooting my webs. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, Mary's here. How dare they shit on my boy Yuri? Tweaking. It's like I said earlier, the disdain, arrogance, and condescension as well as racism is showing big time. He's got nothing to show for besides his lame bashing campaign on Miles and his fans. That's the thing. That's the thing. If Miles is so insignificant of a character, if he's so unpopular, if all of this is just so fake, why are y'all so focused on him? Y'all, he's so insignificant. He's not as popular as Peter, not as iconic. He'll never, okay. Why are y'all making all these 4-hour videos? All these y'all making all these streams. Like, why are y'all so obsessed with him then? If he's not Spider-Man, he'll never get there, right? Just move on. Just ignore his character. But you can't. Y'all are scared of, y'all are terrified of him, and y'all know it. If he's so unpopular, just ignore him. Right? Off topic, I kind of wish Black Cat in Spider-Man 2 was looking for her father in Paris, tying up the plot line of her father being alive in the first game's DLC. I'm kind of indifferent to Black Cat. For me in the game, she's okay. You know, don't love her, don't hate her. I just think she's aight. I do think we could have had fun playing as her though a bit more, or give us a playable segment of her. The only thing that makes no sense is how mad these people are and how are we past midnight. That's the thing. We're usually not up for this long. We're usually not. But we started the stream late, so there's that. They're saving it for 3. Dude, they better fucking cook with 3. They better fucking cook even harder with 3. 3 is going to be the last Insomniac Spider-Man game. It's gonna be the last game. They gotta cook. They gotta go out with the bang. They gotta go out with the bang, bro. They have to. Oh shit. Y'all fucking y'all having fucking debates in the chat. Shit. Alright. Y'all having fucking debates in the shit. Alright. I'ma just do my thing. We just gonna keep going.
Morales costumes, it's probably because they were already sold out.
Said we're living in a great time of Spider-Man magnitude.
Yeah. If he saw a bunch of kids wearing Miles Morales costumes.
So y'all niggas better like the stream, nigga. I'm gonna keep saying this shit. Like the stream.
Spider-Man magnitude.
Yeah. If he saw a bunch of kids wearing Miles Morales costumes, it's probably because they were already sold out of the Peter Parker costumes, because that's the way it works. Those ones move off the shelf first. I mean, there's a bunch of people out there that it's probably because they were already sold. Saw a bunch of kids wearing.
Listen to what this fool just said.
Great time of Spider-Man
Hold up.
magnitude.
Yeah. If he saw a bunch of kids wearing Miles Morales costumes, it's probably because they were already sold out of the Peter Parker costumes, because that.
I don't know what to tell you on that one, bro. This man just said the reason why they're wearing the Miles costumes is because they ran out of Peter Parker costumes. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. I know this may sound a little bit far-fetched. Or, hear me out. Maybe they just like Miles' character. I know this is a stretch. I know some of y'all fanboys, I know this is impossible for some of y'all to comprehend. Maybe they just like Miles as a character. So they went out and physically said, you know what? Peter's cool, but I want to dress as Miles today. Maybe that's what, because you know that's how normal human beings act, right? Or maybe because they like his costume. I know a lot of people that think Peter is the better Spider-Man, but they think Miles is the better costume. They just wear the Miles costume. That's fine too. I don't think. I don't know. This could be just me. Maybe just logical, rational thought. I don't know.
That's the way it works. Those ones move off the shelf first. I mean, there's a bunch of people out there that have a vested interest in Spider-Man being replaced by Miles Morales, and by the culture accepting it. They've been trying to will this character across the finish line into the full-on replacement of the real character, because it's never worked at Marvel. They've been trying to will this themselves, even if they got to pick the character up on their back and carry them.
What'd you say?
And by in Spider-Man being replaced by Miles Morales, and by the culture accepting it. They've been trying to will this character across the finish line into the full-on replacement of the real character, because it's never worked at Marvel. They've been trying to will this themselves, even if they got to pick the character up on their back and carry them across the finish line, because it's never been done at Marvel. It's never been successful at Marvel. It never will be successful at Marvel, but they're going to keep trying, keep pushing. And that's not to say Miles is a bad character. He's not. And in fact, actually, if he was a unique character.
That's not to say Miles is a bad character. I actually really like him. I just don't think he should be Spider-Man. It's funny because being Spider-Man is literally the point of his character, so I don't know. I don't know how you like his character, but you don't want to be Spider-Man. That doesn't does that make any fucking sense to anybody? Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense to anyone? Like what? Bruh. No joke, the actress who plays Donut Lord and Terry McGinnis supports one of the monsters from past Nickelodeon. You talking about Dan Schneider? I saw the news on him. I know this is most likely not going to happen, but man, I wish Insomniac could somehow incorporate Unreal Engine 5 into Marvel Spider-Man 3. I guess whoever's making those games after them could do it. I mean, I prefer gameplay over the visual quality, but if they could find a way to do it, cool, I guess. Not to say Miles is a bad character, was just crap talking and downplaying his character like for 20 minutes. Yeah. These people don't make any sense. I would gladly rock the Evolve suit. Bully Morales, let me tell you something. let me tell you something, okay? Never say that sentence again. I love you, but never say that sentence again, okay? Don't say that sentence again. Let's with that being said, let's continue.
That had his own friggin' name, I can almost guarantee.
I'm just kidding. If you like the Evolve suit, that's fine. I'm joking.
He'd be more financially and culturally. Keep trying, keep pushing, and that's not to say Miles is a bad character. He's not. And in fact, actually, if he was a unique character that had his own friggin' name, I can almost guarantee he'd be more financially and culturally accepted as
Miles does not need a new name to be his own character. Wally West is his own character, and he's also the Flash. John Stewart is his own character, and he's also Green Lantern. Why are y'all not saying the same thing for all these other fucking characters that share names? Why are y'all just singling out Miles? I don't get it. Dude, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, bro, and that's the thing. They love to say, hang on. They love to say, give him the Nightwing treatment. Nigga, Nightwing doesn't fucking want to be Batman. That's why he became Nightwing. Dick Grayson wanted to carve a path for himself because he started out as Robin, a fucking sidekick to Batman. Miles was his own character from the jump. He admires Spider-Man. He looks up to Spider-Man. He wants to be Spider-Man. That's the whole fucking point of his character. He can just be a different Spider-Man than Peter. That's it. He does not need his own name. Or he does not need a new name. Spider-Man is his name. That's what I'm going to say. Spider-Man is his name. It's also Peter's name. It's Miles' name too. Miles would be more successful financially. Yeah, like he isn't successful financially already. And that's the thing, like y'all like to say, well, change Miles' name, change his name and his sales will go down. Homie, you could say that for every other character. Change Peter's superhero name and his sales go down. Cause he's mostly known as Spider-Man. Change Bruce Wayne's name. His sales go down. Because Bruce Wayne is known as Batman. I don't get it's the same with Miles. Now they can have their own names maybe like temporarily, but I mean, Bruce is just he's most popular as Batman. Clark Kent is most popular as Superman. Peter, Miles, they're both popular as Spider-Man. It does not make sense to just give him his own name for like no fucking reason. It'll just shit on his entire character.
As that character than he is as other Spider-Man. The second version of a character, the cheap dollar store knockoff version of it, is never going to be as popular as the original, no matter how much they try.
Now, you said people have a vested interest. So, in the past, we know that a lot of people don't like Batman because he's a billionaire, he's rich, he's white, kind of a playboy. And in their minds, fighting crime means that he's just beating up helpless minorities like in the street and stuff like that. And they don't quite like that. He's fascist. We don't like.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I have never heard anybody say, I hate Batman because he's a rich white dude that beats up minorities. Has anybody in chat ever heard anybody say that? Even the fucking Twitter weirdos, they don't even say shit like that. Not from my understanding. I think y'all just made that part up. But again, they view everything through race. They don't care about how well written Miles is. In their head is, oh, they're trying to replace the white guy. That's why you could present them with all these facts, all these logic, everything demonstrating how good of a character Miles is, and they still won't care. Like for us, I don't just like Miles because he's black. I like him because he's a good character. Now again, I relate to him because he's black. I'm sure there are people who like him because he's black, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine to want to see a character that looks like you get some spotlight and he's well written. That's fine. Like I don't tell people if you just like him because he's black, that's stupid. No, you have the right. That's your right. Now, in regards to the writing, you got to take that into consideration. But people like him because he's black, and that's fine. And also, black people aren't the only ones. Black people aren't the only ones that resonate with Miles. Like, you think it was only black people that got Across the Spider-Verse to 700 mil? Nah, no. No. He pulled that statement out of his ass, exactly. Because even the weirdos on Twitter, they never say, well, I hate Batman because he's like a rich white billion. No. Like, no. And Twitter has some crazy ass people, but even they don't fucking say that shit. I've never seen Batman lay hands on a minority. Off topic again, but do you think it's possible we'll get that Spider-Man crossover in Invincible episode 8? What's strange is you're not the first person who's asked me that. Because the Twitch stream we had where I was watching Invincible, the Twitch stream we had, someone else asked me that. They're like, you think they're going to do that Spider-Man Invincible collab? I was like, I don't know. A lot of people want to see it happen. A lot of people want to see it happen. I can kind of relate to Miles, and I'm Caucasian. Good to know. Most black people don't even like Miles. That's not true. Chances are those are probably the black. Yeah, it's really the political, those people. I don't know if you can. I don't know if that statement like that. That's not true. I don't care what skin color you are. I just want relatable and well-written characters. Yep. Facts.
We know that a lot of people don't like Batman because he's a billionaire, he's rich, he's white, kind of a playboy. And in their minds, fighting crime means that he's just beating up helpless minorities like in the street and stuff like that. And they don't quite like that. He's fascist. We don't like him. They don't like Superman because he is the symbol of true justice in the American way. You're not supposed to like America anymore. And I have heard people like John really say he's like the apex, like white man or whatever. So you can't really like him. When you talk about Peter Parker, he's just some schlub in the
Like, dude, Marvin, you might be right, bro. Look how they're talking about Bruce Wayne. They're not even talking about Bruce Wayne's character. They're just saying, look, he's the apex white man, so of course they want to get rid of him. I don't know, man. That sounds a bit. Even I was giving some of y'all the benefit of the doubt. Y'all I was giving some of y'all the benefit of the doubt, but the way y'all are talking here, I don't know, man. That sounded kind of sus. That sounded a bit sus. Not gonna lie. Oh, Killer Malicious, what's good, bro? Hold up. Nice to see you back, nigga. Where's that collab at? It's coming. I think next stream we're gonna be. The next Miles Hater stream will be the collab. Next Miles Hater stream will be the collab. Because I think maybe the next one, I don't think we'll do a hater stream next one. But the next Miles Hater stream, we gotta start we gotta start getting these collabs coming, bro. They finna start coming. I'm Puerto Rican and I like Miles. Two of my youngest siblings think Miles is Spider-Man, but they respect Peter. And most people do. Gotta say, Invincible is really good at the length of their episodes. It feels like I'm halfway through and I'm still under half the episode. I think they could fit a 5 to 10 minute Spider-Man cameo. Well, the thing is, shit like that gets murky because Sony gatekeeps Spider-Man like a motherfucker. Like the MCU had to pay him a fortune to even get him in fucking Civil War. Like, yo, look up the deal Sony and the MCU had. Like, dude, Sony gatekeeps Peter like a motherfucker. They gatekeep the shit out of Peter. They really don't even give a shit about Miles Morales. Like, Miles was kind of just like, he had potential. Spider-Verse was a success. It made money, so let's make another one. And now Miles is as big as he is now. But before that, Sony didn't give a shit. Sony didn't really give a shit about Miles up until Spider-Verse. But they gatekeep the shit out of Peter. He's a gold mine.
York, he's not rich. He's not particularly powerful like a Superman. People don't even know what his face looks like. He's basically hiding in the shadows. Perhaps they just don't like any of these characters like that.
I feel like there's even more to the hatred of Batman, and there's a lot more to the hatred of Superman by a lot of these actors out there in the comic book industry. Some of it being values based, some of it being nationality based, and some of it being race based. The goal here with Peter Parker, because he is just some random schlub in New York, we can much more easily replace him. No one will really care because nobody cares who's under the mask. They've taken
That's where they're wrong, though, Doc.
I understand.
Wait, what?
Is just some random schlub in New York. We can much more easily replace him. No one will really care because nobody cares who's
no. I don't know how you got to that process. Like, y'all pushed this replacement theory so hard. It's almost like some of y'all want Peter to get replaced just so y'all can bitch and scream even more. Cause y'all are already making fucking videos like this. Hang on, let's go to these fucking comments. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Oh my goodness. The more Spider-Man they introduce, the more the brand is devalued. That's not true. If anything, Spider-Verse made Spider-Man more popular than ever. Like, Miles and the Spider-Verse, they elevated the brand. Like, no. Bro. Ever since the Spider-Verse, anyone can be Spider-Man and it sucks. No one but Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles is Miles and Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Oh my God. Miles will never be Spider-Man. I need to explore some of these comment sections. Eric July said it best. Miles is the Spider-Man that you pretend to care about, but you actually don't. Oh my God. Peter Darker. Hold up. Miles is a Robin. No, Robin is a Batman. No, he's not. Holy fuck. All of these idiots are on copium. All these guys are on copium. Miles Morales is a character with a fake amount of success. Just more idiocy. All just brain dead fucking fanboys. Let's finish this guy off.
Under the mask. They've taken
That's where they're wrong, though, Doc.
I understand.
People are attached to the characters. They're attached to the origin. They're attached to the people around them. You know, the side characters and all that stuff, and their interactions with them, and they kind of grow with the character. I mean, you started reading Spider-Man when you were what, like 12?
8.
8 years old. Now you're in your early 40s. So we're talking 35 years or thereabouts. You've been reading Spider-Man, and you've been growing over time. You know, when you're 8, you probably like hockey a little bit. You're in Pee Wee leagues, and
these niggas probably thought Spider-Man Lotus was a masterpiece. they probably thought Spider-Man Lotus was look at this. Look at my boy right here. Look at my boy right here, bro. His girl. This dude should be spending time with his girl right now, bro. But instead, he on this shit talking about how Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man. He's like, baby, his wife wants to spend time with him. He's like, man, I gotta go make this Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man video, bro. She was like, okay, I'll go get groceries. She went to go see Jason Love, bro. She had Jason Love's crib. Bro, his girl, he making this video about Miles Morales, this is Spider-Man. His girl. So Jason Love probably smashing his girl to Across the Spider-Verse or some shit. Like this is just some degenerate ass shit. Like, look at this. Like, you just look fucking miserable. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, y'all look fucking miserable talking about this shit. I just like to stir fucking negativity. Jesus.
You might not even like girls yet. And now you're a fully grown man. You own your own house. And you've basically been doing all this with him the whole way.
Exactly. I mean, you have basically everyone in my generation, as well as a few years younger than me, that was, and forever will be our Spider-Man. I mean, maybe when we're all dead, that's when they can finally get over the replacement Spider-Man. Whenever,
not the way that they're doing it now. You have to kill Peter off.
You have to kill
He's
Peter
always
off.
the number one Spider-Man, no matter what.
He always was, and he always will be. And you have to take him off the table for it to work. The only way for them to make it work with the way it is right now, if you would have had him running around as basically Peter's sidekick this whole time without trying to steal his name, or for both in the
sidekick, steal his name,
the marketing material.
Here's the thing. I don't think Miles will ever surpass Peter in the comics. That will never happen. Like, Peter will always dominate in the comic space, because like the thing is, Miles is more appealing to the mainstream, and mainstream Spider-Man fans don't read comic books. So this is why I say, like, I don't think he'll ever pass Miles in the comics. Now, when it comes to the mainstream media, though, shows, movies, animated, it's a possibility. There is a possibility that maybe, just maybe, he could surpass Peter in terms of popularity in the mainstream. I don't think it will ever happen in comic books, because Peter's just that. He's always dominated sales in comic books since his creation. I don't think so. Yeah. I think he could maybe, like, when it comes to mainstream media, movie stuff like that, I think there's a chance. There's a possibility that could happen. It's possible. But they're terrified of that. They're absolutely terrified. They're scared. Dude, Miles being that much of an icon, especially a black character being a world icon, that would, Miles has the chance to be something real. Like, he has the chance to be an icon. That terrifies them. That absolutely terrifies these fanboys. That's why they're going around doing damage control. And it's not working. They're panicking. Because they don't care. They don't care about a good story. They don't care about good story. They don't care about good storytelling. They care, hey, the top hero has to be white. The dominating force has to be white. They don't care.
Story where they try to have characters validate Miles for, yes, you have earned the right to be called Spider-Man. If they wouldn't have kept that shit up for the last 10 years,
now again,
and they would have just
that's not all Miles haters, but a good bit of them, especially the ones that like to politicize everything, yeah,
tried to get the character over as a sidekick, then maybe at some point we would have accepted it. But right now, they can't change course into that process midstream. They want to be able to have a ready-made replacement that they can just slap in. They don't want to take the Peter off the board because they know financially they can't. What they're doing right now isn't going to work, and it hasn't worked to this point. It has 0% chance of working in the long term. You're not going to force us to accept this character as just the same as Peter, or just as good or better, or even have the same name as him. We're going to still call him Miles Morales. He will forever be Miles Morales, and he will never, ever, ever be Spider-Man.
Basically, Doc is spitting truth right there, and a lot.
That's the thing. These are Spider-Man fans right now. You know what? No, I'm gonna say this. Listen, people who like these people who say Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man, they don't deserve to be Spider-Man fans. I'm just gonna be real. Y'all don't deserve it. Like, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing. Spider-Man fans, like, they claim they idolize Spider-Man. They claim they idolize Peter Parker so much. They act nothing like him. Y'all are so toxic about everything. Sending Insomniac death threats. Y'all act nothing like the superhero y'all say y'all idolize. Nothing. This dude Miles wants to be a hero, put on a mask and help people, and y'all shit on him for it. Peter Parker in the real world would be ashamed of y'all. He would be ashamed. He would denounce all of you. Now, I'm just going to say this. It's okay if you don't like the character. It's okay. But trying to strip that title away from him, you're not a Spider-Man fan. If you say Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man, you are not a Spider-Man fan, and you don't deserve to be a Spider-Man fan. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Y'all are not Spider-Man fans. These people need to get laughed at, and they need to get thrown out of the community. At this point, saying Miles isn't Spider-Man is like saying Peter isn't Spider-Man. That's how synonymous Miles has grown with the title. If you are saying Miles isn't Spider-Man, you are not a Spider-Man fan. And that's fine. Miles will continue to grow. We don't need y'all. Bye. Again, if you want to see Peter fight Norman Osborn and see Gwen Stacy die and Peter get cucked over and over and over again, that's on you. We want to see new shit. Miles has that. Y'all are the reason Peter hasn't evolved. Y'all are the reason Spider-Man hasn't progressed. Literally. Because y'all are too stupid and brain dead to recognize good writing. The fanboyism, it's blinding y'all. And some of y'all are just straight up just fucking racist. Y'all don't want it to the point where you have idiots like Young Rippa and Nakari saying this shit. Again, if you don't like the character, that's cool. Don't strip him of his title. He earned it. Here's what it is. The Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man crowd, y'all aren't Spider-Man fans. Cast people like them out. Just cast them out. That's all I gotta say. I want Peter to retire with MJ, have kids. I want them to coexist too. Shit. Peter, like, hold up. Doesn't Spectacular Spider-Man, or don't we have a collab comic book, right? Fuck, I can't talk. Don't we have a collab comic with Peter and Miles right now? Don't we have a comic book? A collab comic? Hold up. Right? Peter and Miles as Spider-Man. Hold up. I know it's here. Stop fucking playing with me, Google. Here it is. So we have two, Peter and Miles, coexisting as Spider-Man. I read it, loved it. It was incredible. Like, this was awesome. Because you saw Peter and Miles working together to take down the Jackal. Them just, and I don't even read comics like that, but this was incredible. Like, it gives Spider-Man a sense of optimism. Like, just seeing them fight villains together and shoot the shit. I loved it. I love seeing it. Miles helps to evolve the Spider-Man brand. Whether you like his character or not, gotta admit that. If you don't like Miles, you don't like Miles. But he's Spider-Man. Whether y'all like it or not. And going around trying to spread fear and paranoia in the community, you're not a Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man is a symbol. It's about hope. Doing the right thing. Optimism. Y'all just want to spread paranoia and fear. That's not what Spider-Man is about. But yeah, I've said what I need to say. People like this they're not Spider-Man fans. People like Nerdrotic, Young Ripper, all these idiots that agree with them, they're not Spider-Man fans. I don't care who gets mad. I don't care who gets mad when I say it. I don't give a shit. Y'all aren't Spider-Man fans. I don't care. Is it really that good? I've thought about reading it. If you want to just see some chill, like, it's not like, you know, a masterpiece storytelling like Ultimate Spider-Man is more like, we really want to set up this dude's story. But Spectacular Spider-Man, it's like, it assumes that you know Peter and you know Miles, and they're pretty much just going around fighting villains, shooting the shit. Pretty much. You're gonna like it. If you want a good fun time, read that shit. I might do a review on it. Alright. I have smoked the Goblin Serum and I haven't suffered from any health issues, though I hear voices. Oh my goodness. My Discord hasn't been active because I've been off YouTube, so I kind of been off the server, but I can invite y'all if y'all want. I mean, sure. I guess I'll invite y'all. Hang on. There's a link to my Discord. Feel free to invite any other Spider-Man fans. We don't just talk about Spider-Man, but feel free. As long as they're not toxic assholes, we're straight. Because there's not a lot of people in there yet. We want it because we're trying to grow it. We're trying to grow it. How much longer the Miles saga gonna be? Well, that's the thing. I don't just talk about Miles haters, though. I mean, I'll do, like, I like roasting the Miles haters, and y'all like watching me, so. But obviously, I wanna eventually, like, change things up. Cause y'all go. I think we're done with this idiot. We're done with him. Cause if y'all go to my channel, Synthetic Man, Sweet Baby Ink. I also do commentary. Not just Spider-Man, but I really like roasting the Miles haters. That's why I do it. After Invincible Season 2 is finished, expect a review. What else? Because I'm doing an Invincible Season 2 review. What's another show that's Solo Leveling? Because I want to try and get into anime reviews. Batman content. You know, I want to do like the variety streams, but you know, but that takes time. Kyle, I roast degenerates. Like we do all sorts of shit here. But the Miles haters is what y'all really want to see, and I like doing it, so I don't mind. But anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm back for now, at least. I hope. Look at me. Look at where I am, bro. Like it's such a change up from where I was last at. Like, hang on. Look at that was my fucking room, and now I'm here. Next time I move, it'll Next time I move, it'll actually be to my own spot, like my own apartment. Next time I move, hopefully. That won't happen for a minute, but hopefully. You've seen Soul Eater? I know it's old, but LOL. Oh, I haven't seen Soul Eater. My little bro watches Soul Eater. Good night, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all are so supportive. I love y'all. Jokers, Suicide. I don't care about Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League. I don't care. Like I'll make Batman content, but I don't care about Suicide. Like we talked about that game. It's a shit game. I'm moving on. I don't care. Cause I don't like to dwell on that. I don't like to dwell on it. But I'll do like Batman related streams. Like we might do a stream like ranking every member of the Bat family, ranking Batman games. Cause you know, most people who watch Spider-Man, they know who Batman is. So like I want to switch it up eventually. But we're finished. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe, Discord. Shit. YouTube, feel free to sub. What am I fucking saying? I was talking about the fucking Discord. Put my Discord in the description. I can't talk. I'm finna go to sleep. Discord, my Twitch. We do watch throughs on Twitch. We watched Invincible 2 nights ago on Twitch. So if y'all want to be a part of that, feel free to join. There you go, my Twitch. What is there anything else? Oh, my fucking Twitter. I made a Twitter a minute ago. You guys can. That's not me. Those are they're idiots trying to impersonate as me on Twitter. Ignore them. Yeah, that's not me. That is not me. This is my actual Twitter right here. Like it's my actual name. All right. So I'll put my Twitter below. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Appreciate y'all. Where's the outro music? Where in the hell is the outro music so we can get up out of here? All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Oh, my bad.